What's up, survivors? Explorer Eater here, and coming at you guys with another Ark Hope Guide video. Today, I'm going to be taking you around the map to show you 4 different locations where you can drop down some oil pumps and come back to during your playthrough to get continuous oil. But before we jump into the video to show you guys those locations, I want to show you this bit of a hidden gem first. This spot here is going to be a great area to come to where you can get a few different resources, including some oil if you bring a pick, and harvest it to get yourself off the ground running. And so survivors, we are currently sitting at 44.5 by 43 even on the GPS. You can see my map to the left there, you guys, and my indicator. We are on the very middle island of the Hope map. I, in particular, wanted to show off this area to you guys here. This cove or inlet, whatever you want to call it here, has a lot of great resources. I recently did a video on 2 great starting locations on this map, and this was actually one of them. And reason being is because of this inlet here for resources, as well as this area in particular on this island has a whole bunch of metal nodes. You can see some right there, you can see some right there, and a bunch more right there for metal for you guys. There will be a few dangers along this area. You can find stuff like raptors and dilos. I did find some therazinos in here, but overall it was not too bad to navigate on this side of the island. This side of the island, you guys, is where more of the dangerous creatures lie, so you want to just be a little bit mindful that there will be more dangers on this side, but it's easy to get into if you're coming by raft or canoe. Basically just coming in here, or you can bring a flyer, whatever you want to do. But this is the area here, you guys. So I'm gonna dive down into here and show you guys. There is metal nodes in here, and amongst all the foliage is going to be a bunch of silica pearls. There's also going to be several oil nodes. This is what we're looking for to get you guys oil to start with. There's going to be some there. There's going to be crystal up in here. Come along this ridge, more crystal, more metal within here, more oil nodes right over here, you guys, and more oil nodes on this side, as well as more silica pearls in here. Coming over here, more metal nodes. Come down this way, there's going to be more metal, more silica pearl, and more crystal up in here. This is a fantastic spot to come get yourself resources. I found when I first came in here, there was a couple of piranha that I had to navigate, but overall there's really nothing else. No other dangers that come into the water here, you guys. So nice and simple, great spot to come grab a whole bunch of resources, including oil to start. All right, you guys, so for my first spot for potential oil nodes, and one of the reasons why is because this is probably going to be one of the easiest oil spots to get to. We are currently at 78.9 by 76 even on the GPS. You can see my map indicator to the left there. We're currently in the bottom right hand side of the desert biome. And here's your oil node right here, you guys, where you can come drop a pump down to start collecting. I like this spot because it's easy to get to for the most part. There's a few dangerous desert creatures that you will have to potentially navigate through. Some Carnos, potentially some Daedons. You can see a few different creatures back there. But that being said, there's also going to be some metal in this area as well too, several metal nodes. So that's kind of nice that you can drop this down, and hopefully these should respawn and you can come back and get more metal. But basically, all you got to do is come, if you're coming by water, come through to this little inlet right here, and you can park, and it's a quick run to just get up into here and collect your goodies. And so for our second oil node area here, you guys, we are currently sitting at 73.2 by 66.8. This spot, you can see on my map to the left there, is kind of very much central in the desert area. So this one's a little harder to get to. You're going to have to travel inland quite a bit more, and there's a lot more dangerous creatures to this one than the first area that I showed off. Basically, this is your oil node right here, and there is a way to be able to come up to it from, just give me 1 second here, from down that way there will be a ramp that goes down to the water, and from this way over here is another rampway that goes down into this kind of valley between the redwoods and the desert biome. There's water you can come up to from there, or you can come up from way down on that side. But it is a little bit more of a trek to come into and get to your oil node. However, with this spot here, One of the benefits to coming to get oil from here, you guys, is that there's also sulfur in the area. So if you come over to here, you can see that there is a bunch of sulfur nodes. And if you come down over to this way here, there's several more sulfur nodes along this ridge line right here. So that is the benefit to coming to this spot for oil, you guys. All right, survivors, so for this next oil spot here, we are sitting at 23.8 by 10.5 on the GPS. You can see my map out on the left there and my little icon. We are in the very far left spot of the coal biome. This spot, you guys, it's got real good potential because it's got one oil node right there and a second oil node right there that you can throw pumps down on. However, keep in mind, it is a bit of a dangerous area. As you can see, there is some snow owls. There was a ice wyvern that was flying around in this area. They do come out over here. There was some manigamers. There was a kitty cat that was roaming around here following me. So it is a little bit on the dangerous side. However, it is easy to get to by land. You will want to come in here with some good frozen protection as far as gear goes, as well as probably a decent mount and some weapons just to fight off the enemies. But that being said, so our oil nodes are just over there. This path, you just follow along from here, hook a right, and it comes down this ramp right down to the water. Probably your easiest way to get here is to come in by water, and then you can basically park somewhere along over here, or if you can come in, you might be able to get a raft through here, but definitely a canoe, I would say. And if you just come in around this side here, park at this land point right here, run up, grab your oil. Another good spot about this before I shove off to the next area is that along this ridge line here, you guys, too, is going to be a whole bunch of metal. So if you come up, there's metal there. There's going to be some more metal in here. There's going to be crystal in there, metal up top here. There's going to be more metal going along this way, coming around into here. There's more metal there. There's an ice wyvern. There's going to be some more metal up in here. And then down in this spot here, there's going to be some more crystal, as well as I saw some obsidian in here right there earlier as well too. So a few good resources, just a little bit on the dangerous side to get to, you guys. All right, and one of the last spots I'm going to show you guys for oil node potential here, we are currently sitting at 14.9 by 27.7 on the GPS. You can see on my map to the left there, my little indicator, and we are way up in the north cold biome. This spot, you guys, I'm showing this one of the last ones. This is not one of the most recommended probably, and you're going to want to be really top leveled gear and mounts if you're going to come in here. And the reason being is because you can already see a bunch of the dangers that are flying around and moving around in this area. This spot here, it's easy to get to as far as access by water. You can boat in and come up to here to the shore and then just run up to the path and come up to this spot where you can drop down your oil collector. The issue with this spot, you guys, is that there's a lot of dangerous creatures here. You can see there's manigamers, there's griffins, there's snow owls, there's entrance coming in here. You can see the wyvern flying around over that way, the ice wyverns. To the right down here is going to be more dangerous creatures, including giga spawn over here. So yeah, this spot, you guys, you have been warned that this is going to be one of the more dangerous spots to come and get oil. Alright, survivors, and that's going to be today's video on where you can get your hands on some oil on this beautiful Ark Hope map. If you have a location that I didn't show off in here and you would like to share it with the community, then please consider dropping a comment down below to let everyone know where your spot is to get oil. If you are also looking to get yourself some aberration gems on this map, then be sure to check out the video at the end of this one. And with that, if you could please leave a like on your way out the door, that would be absolutely amazing and very much appreciated. Consider subscribing for more. Have yourself an awesome day, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.